Alright guys and girls, this is Jerningham here. Boris Johnson agrees 1.6 billion to rise in a defence spending. Announcement comes after Mr. released spending extra money on free school meals in holidays. Hackers HQ, Spice community committed to have UK defence budget could be spent. So basically, as you can see here, I'm going to be showing you the army of running through something or doing some training exercises for probably for another country or our country, I don't know. They've got a picture of the army in here. I'm going to show you. So basically, this is the army, which we all know what the army is, and they're running with a tank there. And we're going to be talking about more what's going on about this video here. So, okay, so we're going to go into it. Okay, Boris Johnson has agreed for 4 years 6.5 billion, 6.5 NB sugar defence spent at time while Britain public finances have been surged by pandemic. And trying to see what else is saying on here. After emerging the billions of pounds could be cut for the Forginborg, whatever that means. Express says wild fail respondent large real terms increase in defence. Promiscuous party spent national forces and hackers. So it's about forces and hackers. So some of these words are fucking complicated, I tell you. Commandeer decisions, protections, and seal launch own rockets. So they're talking about rockets as well. Is coming after spent extra money. Sort of it's more money for the army or something else. I don't know. It talks about free budget set cuts as well. 0% increase. Johnson said taking the decision to the boost of spending the armed forces and stuff. He talks about the pandemic and must be first Prime Minister, says on the thing. I'm reading it on the screen as I'm talking on the phone because I thought for you guys and girls it'd probably be a bit boring for me to show the screen while I'm reading. See what I'm doing here. Talks about US President elections, Joe Biden. UK warns stronger military campaigning completely after Brexit. Insiders defence, which will be detailed. Johnson break spending next Downing Street, which is in London. Controls last week. Number 10. Meltdown, deep pressure of chief. What the Dominic Cummings left, didn't he? So he left the number 10. Talks about extra being spent of the UK. Money again. It's just talking loads of money and spending. It's talking about it's got a lot of in the military in this as well. Large time for Johnson. Multiple years. Mysteries. Contracts will be more than expensive. Bought in 5 to 1 year to 2 year. I just don't know what it's talking about here. It's talking about margins and stuff and how the country runs. Money will be spent correctly. Deploying National Cyber Force Group. Computer hackers, it's talking about again. 2022. Allegations. It's talking about. There's so much stuff in here. I could be here all day reading all this. Inside support while plotting March that producement pressures can billions. This talks about loads of money that could be the UK could be better and being spent on. Talks about premium ships between earning. Labour talks about Labour Party as well. talks about reducing overspending, defensing people are spending billions of money. Just goes on about the same thing. Money rises, tax rises, talks about articles of what we can do, make the country better, leaders, seeking goals, billions. So all of this, what they've put on here, there's talks about, there's a lot of writing on here, as you can see. Tons of writing of what they're talking about on here. All you guys and girls can probably read it. You'll be there all day, like I am, obviously, trying to read it all. But it's very interesting to see the army on there. So what is really actually going on? Did they put the army there to make it look good, or to try and help people, or is something really going to be happening? Are the army training for something? They're running very aggressively. As we know, some countries are still at war in the world, like Afghanistan and Iraq. What is really going on? That's all I can really say in this video. I hope it's helped you guys and girls out a lot. I'm sorry I rushed into the video. This is my way of speaking about the world. We all talk about the world differently, so there's definitely something going on, because they wouldn't have had the army in the picture unless they were just trying to make it look better to sell more of the news, because that's what they do, don't they, for business. But anyway, thank you for joining me. See you in the next video. Peace.